Hi there, welcome along to another edition of the Gaga CFM Sports Unlocked right here on the Big G. Kamalamo Ayanda Waganyuswa, and I'm going to be the host of this week's edition of a show. So right now, on Namhlanje rather, we're going to be zooming in on Italcom Netball League. Siyazi ukuthi a competition isiya ngasemaphethelweni. We are just left with one more power week where we will be crowning the champions of the 2026 edition of Italcom Netball League. So 2 power weeks done and dusted. So to help me unpack konke ke sikubonile so far kule competition in the Telkom Netball League, and particularly Power Week 2 osanda kuphela ke last week, I'm joined by sports journalist, cishe ngathi football journalist, ngimjwayele kakhulu ebholeni, but she's a sports journalist. She's also an administrator in netball, doing izinto eziningi from the Telkom Netball League to the KZN Netball Super League as well. She's heavily involved kulezo zinto, and that is Uzugi Sachaka. Zugi, thank you so much for your time and for joining us on Gaga CFM.
Thank you so much for having me, and good morning to the listeners and viewers at home.
Zugi, Masbuga, the 2 power weeks in particular, Lawa said Lulile, obviously we are left with one to go now. What have you made of the level of competition with TNL kule season? Siyazi ukuthi izinga lihlezi liphezulu and it keeps on growing every single year, but what have you made so far of the 2026 edition?
Oh, this year the level of competition is very high. We've seen Division 1 teams like Craniums winning all their games. They're suffering fireballs in the first power week, but they pick up in the second power week. We saw in the Division 2. That is where the competition is there. I mean, we didn't even know on the last day who's going to qualify for the top 4. It shows that the level of netball has really grown in South Africa.
Yeah. Asibuyele ngasekhaya ke, looking at our 2 KZN teams, obviously Kingdom Stars playing with Division 1, Queens ilapha ku Division 2. Siqale ngayo ke iStars because they've had quite a tough time. Obviously they were promoted from last year, baza ku Division 1 babuyela. 1 win from their 12 matches in both power weeks. What's going wrong for the girls, or is it just a matter of competition is that tough at the top?
Stars knew very well ukuthi kuzoba nzima kakhulu in Division 1, having been promoted to there. They've been there before, and yes, it was also hard. So they knew ukuthi kuzoba nzima kakhulu, but we saw how they played in Power Week 1. We had narrow margins with fireballs, with flames. I think mengikhuluma nobabu Alex Kosana or KZN Academy washela ukuthi they had lacked game time practices and preparations zabo. They had little time, but all I can tell you is that they did play. They showed that they are competitive and they played with pride. And I think going forward to the last leg, I think they will make sure that they stay in Division 1.
Yeah, and I also, obviously, Power Week 1 ukhona la eKZN at DUT, and we also had a chat Coach Mpumi Mthembu speaking about ngiyakhumbula nje in the first couple of days of week Power Week wayekhuluma kakhulu ngokuthi abadlali bakhe ba-adjust as well to the referees, indlela aba-officiate ngayo, the umpires. So would you say it was a number of factors that sort of like contributed to them? We are sure no Alex Kosana, Mnumzano Alec now, we are sure the lack of preparation. So would you say it was a combination of things as ba affected kakhulu kule season?
Mawuthi uyabheka and ama-teams amaningi adlala in Division 1. They have university netball teams. They compete in USA Games, they compete in Varsity Cup Netball. We in the last division. So that plays a high role in creating a high performance players like we need them. We know we have players, they are good, but they're not at the level that you get at Crinums, at Fireball, even at the Stings from the Western Cape. And I think our combination, as the coach said, we lacked so much in the mid-court going forward. Like attack here, it was non-existent, especially in the Power Week 1. We tried in the Power Week 2, we used a combination of players to change. I think the coach was skeptical in changing players in the first Power Week. When we went to the Power Week 2 in Ellis Park Arena, I think we saw some changes, and players like Abigail Polombo, they gained momentum, they gained confidence, and they started to took those super shots. They didn't take them in Durban. So when we were there, they took them. Even Uhlokoloza, Unomfundo Mgomezulu started to do those. I think they lacked confidence also here at KZN. But going forward, I think they will gain momentum and they will remain in the division. I'm certain of that.
Before siya phambili ke, what then do KZN teams need to do to improve ku-TNL ngoba siyazi ngoba nje bade ngisho ukuthi i-Stars is in and out of Division 1. Queens hasn't really played kakhulu ku-Division 1. So is it a matter of having ama-tournaments afana ne-KZN Netball Super League, having more competition in our universities in KZN? What can we do as umuntu netball yini ocabanga ukuthi ingenziwa to help improve indlela ama-teammates adlala ngayo ku-TNL?
We really need to scout players. We have players in university that they don't want to play. We need to go deep and check them from the school levels. We do have KZN school netball. We need to check from there going to the university. I think we might get players that we don't have. And if you remember, our varsity cup, we're not in Division 1. That
Yes.
is why we cannot keep up with the momentum that they have there. And if we can start with the university football, netball, I think we'll get there. We'll have players, we'll have high performance players that are competing in the highest division.
Asibuyele ngapha ke to the other sisters, Kingdom Queens adlala ku Division 2. Obviously they had a very quite impressive season kulo nyaka, obviously fighting to get that promotion to Division 1. I think bawina ama game 8 out of their 16 in both power weeks, finishing in third position, qualifying for ama semi-finals, so babona bedlala ku power week 3. Coach Precious Mthembu, her first season with the Queens after coaching his Stars last season. What has she done well oyibonile kule team that has helped them ukuthi badlale kahle kangaka?
One thing Coach Precious did is to rotate her players. We saw youngsters coming in space of Apiwe Tusini, who was a goal shooter. We saw Asanda Ndaba doing so well. We didn't know what she can shoot like that, but we saw she did it, and she rotated her players almost in the second power week. You saw new players. Nonhlanhla Shabang, she did well in the space of Asanda Myeni at the center position. We saw Ulonwabo Khumalo being seated down. Kwangenu Nkanyezi Makhumalo, who won the player of the match after coming in. So it means coach kwazile ukuba rotate aba players wabahlalisa phansi, those players that we normally see badlala umjaja wahlala phansi kwangena uNokwanda Zulu. So and I think imsebenzele kakhulu. It almost didn't work in the last games because we needed players with experience to finish off for us to qualify, but in the last game I think I saw Abu Apiwe bengena bedlala no Asanda Myeni, that gave us the edge, which is qualified because they were rested.
And obviously konke ke logo led to Kingdom Queens finishing position 3 ku Division 2. But the really exciting thing for abantu base KZN going into Power Week 3 is the possibility of seeing our teams go up against each other. Siyazi ukuthi Kingdom Stars izodlala ne winner of Division 2 and Queens izodlala against the Baobabs in the second semi-final of Division 2. So how exciting is that ukuthi singase sibone our very own Kingdom Queens and Kingdom Stars fights for that one promotion spot?
It will be very exciting to see them play against each other. We saw in the last campaign Queens winning the first leg and Stars winning the second leg, and I think the Queens have to go past the Baobabs. The Baobabs have been relegated last season, and this year I think they want to go back, so we need to go past them, and we didn't do well in the second Power Week 2 against them. We won the first leg, we didn't win this, so it's a 50-50 game, and I think coach, if prepared well, they can beat the Baobabs, and then we can see who we come up against in the Tornado and Sunbirds. It will be very exciting to see the Queens and Stars, and I think the Queens may just let the sisters win. They have to remain in the division. We need high performance players in that division, so they will just let them win. I think so.
Saqala ukuchema kuzukisa ke manje but ngeke sigcile kakhulu lapho, but before sivale Zuki, let's talk about the top division now with obviously semi-finals and the finals coming up in Pretoria in Power Week 3 to close off everything. Obviously Crinums has been perfect this season, winning every single game abayidlalile in both Power Weeks, and obviously Golden Fireballs, defending champions, also finishing with position 2. Is it just going to be a shoot off between the two teams ukuthi siyabona ukuthi bona abadlala kahle and it's between both of them ukuthi wobani abazowina?
As Amatuke said, it's their turn, Bafaz. It's their turn. Look at the Cranhams, what they did in these 2 weeks. They did very well. They have players that are in the national team.
Yes.
They have Fifi Nketa is the national team player. She did well. I don't know. How can I describe what she did? She did well against Abotale Mate. That's also a Protea. She almost dominated everyone in the center court. They have players now from defense to goal attack to mid court. I think they play a direct netball, something that we don't have. We play short shots like Malawi, so I think they will go all the way. Not forgetting if our balls. I mean, they are the defending champions. Abobongem, some they will want to defend their title. Remember, Amajekos, they've won 6 times. Consecutively, so they will want to compete against
to go
those.
Back, yeah.
So as I'm saying, it's their 10 Bafaz Ikranams. Let them win. I mean, they've did well. Abokala, Pretorius, Emuva, Badlala Kahle, Odilanga. If you have a good defense and a good attack, everything can go well.
Zugisa is backing the Crinums to go all the way and claim the 2026 title of Italcom Netball League. Wenage Kaya, who are you backing for Gutsige Bawine Italcom Netball League? And most importantly, as Aban Basa KZN, can we have another team Yakona like KZN Idlala TNL next season? Can Kingdom Stars go back to Division 1, or can the Queens beat Baobabs and win the playoff for a promotion to Division 1? Zugi, thank you so much for your time. Nogus joining Gagasi FM. We really appreciate insights, Arco, and all the work that you do in Jegwi Netball.
Thank you so much for having me.
That's a wrap of this week's edition of Igagasi FM Sports Unlocked. We're going to be back with more next week.